As for Klaude, so you're going back? Are you sure you don't want to come to Grantia with me? Just for a short holiday? I would love nothing more than introduce you to my family. Mother would shower you with gifts. Father would, well, tease you probably. He makes jokes frequently. And Llama, you have a sibling called Llama. Fucking weird people. What did you just say? Llama? He has a pet llama. My brother, Llama. What? Another acronym with Karma and Llama. Alright, look, one of you got a very good deal with those nicknames, and it wasn't Llama. Karma and Llama. We need something that rhymes. What rhymes with Karma? Well, Parma, what, like the ham or the cheese? No, can't go with that. Dharma, no, that's a city that doesn't exist in this world. I know, it must be Llama. Does your father do these things on purpose? I told you he likes jokes. My brother's real name is Lance. I was going to bring you back and introduce the two of you. And you could tell my little brother how very charming I am. Is it just my imagination, or is there a glimmer of competition in his eyes? Probably. As much as I would like to meet your family, you have your own obligations here. You need to let your family know that you are safe and alive. But the thought of being separated from you... Klaude sighs before he leans down and plants a kiss on my forehead. I'll miss you. You'll be gone that long. I was going to say, please don't tell me we're making this into some sort of... He has to go back and live there forever. No, he's just going to go back, be like, yo, what's up? It's Karma. Thank you for not giving me the shit name. And then all he has to do is come back. Easy. Love, that's not how you're supposed to respond. You're supposed to say, my sweet princess. That really would be a plot twist, wouldn't it? My sweet prince, I'll miss you too. Fine then, I'll miss you too, maybe. Klaude raises an eyebrow at me and then smiles. I'll be back for your birthday. I love you, David. It has only been a few weeks since Klaude left, but I am impatient. The king has been throwing grand dinners every night in preparation for my birthday. Preparation birthday dinners. What a life. Good God. But I can hardly concentrate on anyone when I'm thinking of Klaude. I told him about all the smaller birthday celebrations. I thought he would be here for them. My birthday's in a few days. When will he come back? I tried to make myself busy, mainly by continuing my sword practices with Jurian and Garland, who have both rejoined the Order of Caldera. Every time I around the nights, I think of Fritz. She'll bring some new flowers tomorrow. If Klaude would just return already, we could go pay our respects together. Hello, David, my love, my sunshine, my beautiful betrothed. Betrothed is a horrible word, and you should feel bad for saying it. Like, a trough is something like a pig eats out of. Not spelt the same, but you know what I mean. Klaude? I shake my head and try to gather my thoughts. First of all, you did not knock. Second, we are not engaged. We may as well be, don't you think? At the very least, knock before you come in. Still worried I would come in on you in the middle of changing? Would you have minded so terribly? Yes! We're literally both adults. We're literally both adults. It's worth saying those things to you just to see you blush. But why are you even here? His arrival is so sudden, I had absolutely no time to prepare. Klaude sighs dramatically. You didn't want me back here? No, I mean, you did not even write to say you'd be back today. I just wasn't expecting you. I did say I would be back for your birthday. I'm a man of my word. Should I have stayed out longer? No, of course not. I grumble as Klaude walks over to my bed, grinning. He sits down on the bed next to me and wraps an arm around my waist, pulling me closer. I sigh out and lean my hand on his shoulder. It is a startling contrast to what it used to be. Before, if I touched him, he would flinch and turn away from me. Now he is always right next to me. Klaude's whole body seems to relax when I tentatively wrap my arms around him and hug him back. I knew I would miss you, but it was terrible being away from you. But you enjoyed the time with your family. I did, and my brother was very frustrated that I spoke about you almost every hour of the day. Oh, please. How could you have that much to say about me? He doesn't. He's talking out of his arse. Oh, I felt that I didn't have enough time to list off all of your virtues. I nudge him in the arm, but he just grins at me. A glint from Klaude's pocket catches my eye, and I flush proudly when I notice the rose locket. Looking at the locket makes me think back to that night when he transformed back into a prince. Lost in thought, are we? I was just noticing the locket. You still carry it around with you. Of course I do. It has become my most valuable possession. You probably don't have many. Not any that are, like, emotionally charged, anyway. He pulls the little locket out and pops it open. I am startled to see the small sheet of paper with my own words on it. My message to him is still there. Klaude smiles as he reads the word aloud. A normal rose would have withered, so I offered this one instead in heartfelt thanks. I say nothing when he turns to look at me. Oh, your cheeks have red again. Embarrassment is adorable, darling. I hate embarrassment. I hate it as a trait. It's really annoying. It turns every conversation into, ooh, please don't tell me that. And I just want to murder someone. I'm not embarrassed. I just didn't think he'd keep the words in there, or that they would ever mean so much to him. Yes, of course, you just have exceptionally rosy cheeks, Yes, I'm a superhuman tomato, deal with it. He pauses as he closes the locket and he looks at it fondly. I love this locket because it is the first gift you gave me. He was holding the locket as the beast too. It was half of the reason I recognized him. I jump as Klaude gently taps my nose with his finger. This locket isn't going anywhere anytime soon, I can assure you. I smile as he winks at me. Anyway, allow me to pull you back into the present. Since I promised you no more secrets, let me tell you something. Oh? Klaude looks away from me, his eyebrows furrowing, and I frown. I hope it is nothing serious. I'm nervous about sitting down to dinner with your father tonight. You're nervous? I start laughing without even meaning to. You're laughing at my pain, princess. He is, yes. He pulls me closer and kisses at the top of my head. But you are too flamboyant to be nervous. I'm confident, princess, not flamboyant. There's a difference. Is there? Right. Klaude's expression grows more solemn. He looks at me seriously, almost sadly. I'm shocked this is still going on. David, I'm still sorry about lying to you. That whole time I made myself up to be someone beautiful, someone I wasn't. I believed I was truly a good person on the inside, that I deserved good things, even though I was selfish. Yeah, the making your apprentice carry everything around for you was a real delight. He's already apologized to me before, too many times. Klaude, you do not have to apologize. No, that witch was right to curse me. I always had everything handed to me on a silver platter. When I came to Angel, I believed that if it wasn't going to help break my curse, it wasn't important. And then I met you. At first I thought I would just have to get on your good side so you could help dispel my curse, but then, David, I realized I was drawn to your confidence and commitment. But I could never admit that I was in love with you. I was so sacred that I transformed. Sacred? I was so scared. I was like, what? You weren't delicate? I was so scared that if I transformed into a beast and you were scared of me, I would lose my chance at winning your heart. You should see one ending I got, Treacle. So you see, Princess, I was selfish. I wanted all of you without having to give you all of me. I look down at where our hands are intertwined and I grip his fingers tighter. I've told you enough times now that you have nothing to apologize for. Oh, my nose is blocked as hell. But if you insist on apologizing, maybe you ought to do something to make it up for me. Waitress, we're gonna need fucking 8 sets of extra sheets tonight, please. Don't actually do that. Those words are out of my lips before I can even think of them. I stop suddenly, trying to ignore the hot flush in my cheeks. Klaude looks at me. Embarrassment is a good trait. Puzzled, and for a few moments I feel triumphant that I've caught him off guard. Then the puzzled look fades and Klaude just grins at me. Oh my, so forward. Forward? I open my mouth to apologize when he suddenly grabs my hands and tugs me down to the bed. The instincts Klaude taught me in my sword fighting are quickly overwhelmed by my surprise, and in no time at all he has me pinned down to the bed and is looming just above me, smiling. Yay. I'm disappointed. Princess, you knew my weakness and you did not even exploit it there. All I'm saying, his groin looks pretty exposed in the minute. You could teach him a lesson, and with a very thrust kick to the groin area. Your weakness? Yes. He leans closer to me and our noses almost touch. No, your noses are touching. We don't have any nostrils, so we're breathing out of our mouth, so every time you make out, we're almost suffocating. But details. My weakness is you, David. Ugh. Oh, hang on. I'm going to try and roll my eyes back as far as I possibly can. Oh, there we go. That's about as far as they go. Yep, we're suffocating. If I let this go here now for another 10 minutes, they're going to be dead. Fun fact. He leans down and our lips finally meet. I relax into the contact, my earlier tension melting away as warmth flows through me. He pulls away and smiles at me. You see, I let my guard down in front of you. I let my guard down in front of him too, and only him. This whole time, all I've wanted to do is be able to touch him like this. His fingers move gently up my arm, and he leans down to kiss me again. The sound of knocking startles us both. A muffled voice comes through the door. Princess, the king is requesting your presence down in the dining hall. He says that your friends have arrived. Thanks for the heads up, lads. Top quality intelligence at the palace. Princess? I hear the doorknob begin to turn and quickly speak. Yes, I'll be there in a minute. I will let him know, Princess. First the curse and now this. As if the world is conspiring against us. Yeah, you're right. You're going to have no time at all to ever do anything like that together, ever. He kisses me once more on the forehead before slowly sitting up and running a hand through his hair. I catch the mischievous look in his eyes as I smooth down my own ruffled hair. Don't worry, David. We'll just finish this later. I feel my cheeks flush. You say such uncouth things. Oh my god. Klaude chuckles before he stands up and offers his hand. I take it and smile up at him. I love you, David. Now I get to say it as many times as I like. I love you too, Klaude. I stand up on my toes and to plant a quick kiss on his lips before heading to the door. This must be the end, surely. Let's go, Klaude. There we go. That ending probably went on about 6 minutes too long, but it's the getting there that counts. We got the good ending. First try, and there's no evidence that we failed, so that's fun. Please don't play the theme tune. What is this song? Whatever it is, it's quieter than the music in-game, which is weird. Right. So, there are several options as to what we can do now with Cinderella Phenomenon. We can, A, stop it. Stop the series, we'll move on. You guys can suggest something if you think you have a better game. Or B, we continue on with another route. Now, I've heard that I think Waltz's route is very, very good. So I can just play through someone else's route off camera and then start the next episode with Waltz's route. Or I can do Rod or whoever the other bugger is. And then maybe we can do Waltz after that. The problem is I don't like doing 3 routes. That series is too long at that point. But do let me know what you guys want me to do. It's comment section for a reason, guys. That's all I'm saying. And I will see you next time. And, you know, subscribe if you've gotten this far and you haven't already. Otherwise, Klaude as a beast will come out of the shadows and he'll kill you. So, I had to warn you, because it will happen.